criminalizing them.
And also
It takes time.
whether we're talking about Indianapolis, whether we're talking about California, whether we're talking about Oregon, now we're talking about Colorado, we got to band together. We are all coming back on this shit.
What happened in
This
there
is not
is why
over
we're
anywhere.
here.
And what happened in there happened in California, in Oregon, in Athens, however the fuck you say it. And it's about race, it's about class, it's about power, and the only way we're going to fight this kind of power is by banding together, being brothers and sisters with each other, and fighting it together.
One of you that I'm not fucking dead fucking proud of. Every fucking one of you. All you all give yourself a fucking happy feeling. This is your fight.
I had wrote something in there that I was really talking or thinking about business owners. And I was like, dear business owners, the difference between being burdened by the uncomfortable new task of compassionate communication and negotiation with unhoused folks. Now previously you had the ugly right to just call the cops and that uncivil and inhumane treatment of a person who happened to be without housing, and the real harassment and infringement on your person and your rights. That's a confusion they have. This is an important point that is in, that was instructable to men when women's rights were put forth, that they felt uncomfortable because they're overstepping the perception of their rights under women's space. So this convention is another space to talk about this. That they already have too much power because they have money, and they're overstepping their human rights and their privilege.
But Denver Homeless Out Loud, you guys got this.
Paul Bodenrath is standing next to him, the National Director for the National Coalition of Homelessness.
That's right. And Nicole's a real inspiration. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Nicole. Say something.
Well, first of all, most definitely, we waited like 4.5 years for this to even go in front of legislation, so this is a real big deal. We met with Elvis Brooks when he first drafted the urban camping ban, so to actually have this move forward, awesome. Don't vote Elvis Brooks, please. Whatever you do, I don't think it's worth it, because he's the one that put all this in motion. Boulder always sets the standards for criminalizing homelessness in Colorado, for sure. They're the ones that do the no smoking outside ordinances and all that crap to move us along. And the urban camping ban, Boulder was one of the first ones to implement it, and they definitely issue the most tickets. So definitely be proud that we're in legislation. So even if it takes another year, I mean, you know, one more year of experience under our belt.
Yeah. And can we just acknowledge Tony's been fucking working on this shit for 10 years. Wow. 10 years. 10 years ago, he tried to...
Dr. Robinson, Dean of Social Sciences,
right?
Political Science at the
And
University
now
of
he's
Denver,
back.
Colorado.
His heart's broken like the rest of us. But he's not giving up after 10 years, so we can come back at least one more year.
Well, that'll do it for this issue of Get Loud Video Magazine. Issue 3 brought to you in 6 parts. The hearing for the state of Colorado's version of the Homeless Bill of Rights, the Right to Rest Act. We'll see you next time on Get Loud Video Magazine.
Let's go!